Good afternoon, Andrew Berry from Maritime New Zealand. If we give you an update, just show you a video from taken this morning from the ship. It's a little bit jumpy towards the end, but we have some stills as well. So this is coming down the port side there, the platforms that are on the ship. It shows the state of the sea conditions earlier today, combination of wind, sea state and swell. As we mentioned earlier, there's been no additional loss of containers today, although a number of the containers, as you'll see later on, remain in a very precarious position on board the Rena. This shot here is just to show the wind and wave conditions and how the starboard side, the low side of the Rena is currently exposed to both a combination of the wind and the wave action. It's also creating a number of reflected waves hitting the side of the ship and bouncing back out, which is one of the reasons that the Awanuia cannot get alongside today. I mentioned at this morning's briefing about the change in angles, or the angle between the bow section and the stern. This shot here, if you look on the left-hand side, you can see the aft section oriented one way and the bow section oriented slightly to the left. That change in orientation occurs around the port and starboard side crack. In a close-up of that, you can see that a little bit more noticeable just in front of the two coloured containers on the left-hand side. We also spoke this morning of the Salvage's intentions to get plans underway to access the starboard side heavy fuel tanks. This area is currently underwater, and they are working on a plan to secure safe access to an area where they can check the condition of that tank, and then there are a couple of options on how to remove that. This is the starboard side crack, and you can see it's a little bit wider than when it first appeared a few days ago, but that crack's being monitored both electronically and visually. And again, the container position, you'll see there in the foreground the hatch cover there has gone, and the containers are still remaining locked together and on board the ship. Again, those containers, 88 lost so far, no new ones today. Although we are aware of some container debris washing up as far away as East Cape. The key messages this afternoon: the swell has not died down sufficiently to allow the Awanuia alongside as of yet. 4 salvers remain aboard, making sure that the system is ready to go, so that as soon as the weather conditions allow, the Awanuia can re-moor off the Rena's stern and pumping can recommence. I'll just pass over to Drew Shannon from Spitzer Salvage.